Hey people, so the Lord gave me a word that I was supposed to be releasing today, but this is not that. While I was getting ready this morning, he gave me another word. This is going to be like a two-part message, but the Lord said, get rid of your idols. He showed me quickly a Starbucks logo. 2016, 2017, I was completely addicted to getting a vanilla chai tea latte from Starbucks every single morning before work. And it was super customized. I had to have it a certain way. I wasn't all the way in with the Lord back then. I loved him. At least I thought I loved him, because as his word said, if you love me, you'll follow my commandments. And I wasn't following all of his commandments back then. But every time I would enter Starbucks, I would look at the logo and I would say, oh, that thing is so ugly. It was so detestable to me. And I knew it was a mermaid. And I kept saying, this is not right. Like, I felt it wasn't right, but I did not care enough to research any further to see what this really means, right? Shortly after, I found out what the mermaid means, and I found out also what Starbucks represents, who they support. Quick disclaimer. If you have a religious spirit, you should click off now, because this is not about being religious. This is about following the laws, the rules, the principles of God, doing what he says to do, hating what he hates and loving what he loves. Whatever you think and whatever the world wants to portray and have you to believe, a mermaid is not innocent. I don't care whether you see it on a coffee cup, in a children's movie, on a charity logo. It is not innocent. Mermaids represent the marine kingdom, which is Satan's department. They can possess both men and women. The primary tool of a marine spirit is to oppress through sex, to attack marriage, and to frustrate God's agenda on earth. This spirit entices single women to date married men without remorse. Remember, this spirit works both in men and women. They get pleasure from breaking the hearts of their victims to get them emotionally unstable. Other curses attached to this marine spirit include sexual promiscuity, lesbianism, homosexuality, and pornography. 1 Peter 5:8. Be alert and of sober mind. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, looking for someone to devour. So he's banking on your ignorance. He's banking on your disobedience. As it says in Hosea 4:6, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing that they have forgotten the law of thy God, I will also reject thy children. One day I will give a complete testimony of what I experienced when I partnered with these companies, these institutions, these organizations, and these practices, knowingly and unknowingly. The Starbucks logo, the Starbucks company, is not an innocent thing. Starbucks also supports child sacrifice through abortion. This is not religious. These are facts that you can research yourself. You can see who they give money to. That means they're supporting that mission. Scriptures the Lord led me to: Deuteronomy 12:31. You shall not have thus towards the Lord your God, for every abominable act which the Lord hates, they have done for their gods, lowercase g, for they even burn their sons and daughters in the fire for their lowercase g gods. When you pay your money to buy these drinks from Starbucks, you are partnering with what they represent. You are partnering with these deities. You are partnering with whatever dark evil works that they are doing. You are coming into covenant with them, knowingly or unknowingly. You're partnering with their false gods. You're partnering with everything that they represent. Another scripture I want to leave you with, Proverbs 6:16-19. There are 6 things which the Lord hates. Yes, 7 which are an abomination to him: haughty eyes, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that devises wicked plans, feet that run rapidly to evil. That's the message. The Lord wants you to get rid of your idols. He wants you to know who you're coming into covenant relationship with through the exchange of your money. He wants you to research further these companies, these organizations, because when you partner with them by giving them your money, you are coming into covenant relationship with these accursed organizations and all that they represent and all that they do. You will have to answer. We all have to give an account. Whether you choose to ignore this message is between you and the Lord. But as it says in Ezekiel 3:18-19, you've been warned. The blood is off my hands. Be blessed.